tie you too. With Soxy. I don't know what to say. You're just gonna film me tying socks. This is a new video.
Yeah, that's the lover right there. She loves her attention. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, July 17th. It's obviously 2017. Let me show you the sky today. We've got some clouds, but very beautiful day. It's in the 80s. It's really freaking warm, I can tell you that. I mean, it's funny. I know you guys in the south are going to be like, it's not hot when it's only 80-something degrees. I know, but for up here, we're hot, okay? So just bear with me. I'm a Yankee. I'm used to the cold weather. So anyway, I got the lawnmower. My neighbor let me borrow his lawnmower, and I got things cut today. So that was a good thing. I was happy about that. So I wanted to actually talk about something that I thought was kind of interesting. I've had people ask me this question several times, and I just think it's, you know, it's kind of ironic, and so I wanted to share my thoughts on it. Okay, so somebody said to me, well, you've done all this stuff, you're living off grid, and you're prepping, and you're getting ready for whatever. What if nothing ever happens? Okay. And I said to them, oh, that was an absolutely easy answer. Because here's the thing is, as a prepper, as an off-gridder, I'm not looking or hoping that something happens, okay? I just feel that something probably will happen. But I'm not hoping for something to happen because that would wreck everything. If nothing ever happens, that's awesome. And I'm going to tell you why it's awesome. Because I have a fantastic place, I have a fantastic home, which is, once we have the building paid off, which, like I said, we have 15 payments to go on that, or is it 15? Year and a half to go, just under a year and a half. So we have just like under a year and a half to go on the building, and once that's paid off, that frees up a lot of money. I still have my bike payment, obviously. Those are my two biggest expenses, if you will. Other than that, the expenses are not bad at all. And so once that building is paid for, that's going to be great. But so anyway, if nothing ever happens, I'm going to have a home that's completely paid for. That the building is going to be completely paid for in a little over a year. And my expenses are minimal. So I have less stress because of that, okay? And and I can continue to work on what I want to work on, as far as doing a greenhouse, getting a root cellar in, and all those type of things. And it's peace of mind knowing, and I know I say peace of mind a lot, okay? But the thing is, it's peace of mind knowing that I don't have that grind that, oh my God, if I don't go to work, they're going to take all my stuff away, because they can't at that point. You know what I mean? Because it's like, my taxes are not terribly bad, and so a lot better than they were when I lived in Greece, New York, I can tell you that. But having that peace and no stress, less stress. I mean, the stress level is much less out here. There's a lot of things, obviously, that I want to do out here. Here's Lucy. What's up, buddy? Hi. Good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah. So like I said, my stress level's not horrible out here. And, like I said, the expenses are not horrible. So if nothing ever happens, I can put away money for retirement and have, live a decent life, a lot less stress, stress-free life, basically. And everything's in place to be as self-sufficient as I possibly can be at that point. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to do, and everything is working towards that point. I definitely will have goats. I will have chickens. I want to have meat rabbits. I want to have a nice, decent-sized greenhouse. I want to do a nice aquaponics system. So I'll show you here. We got this all cut too, so it makes it look a lot better. So I'm going to have those things, and the biggest thing is, it's like not having to have instant gratification. And I know I've talked about this before too. We live in a society where everybody wants instant gratification. They want it yesterday. And so they're willing to go as far in debt as they possibly can to get what they want as far as that goes. And, that's not the way to be. It really isn't. So to live, and to reach goals and to make rewards basically for yourself, to help yourself, I mean, that's awesome. Just like adding more solar this year, that was a goal, getting that in. And, and what does that do? That makes our lives easier, makes things better, and will continue to do so as we continue to add more in the future. And that's what it's all about realistically, as far as I'm concerned. Peace of mind, relaxation, a lot less stress. These are important things, guys, because I'm going to tell you what, stress will kill you. I got a really good friend of mine, and I love him to death, and I keep telling him, dude, you're going to work yourself to death. You're going to drop dead of a stroke, and then that's going to be the end of it, And, but he can't, I don't know, he just can't get off that hamster wheel for whatever reason, but that is what it is. But anyway, it's, having that option of freedom as much as I possibly can. I mean, we're never going to be 100% independent. It's not going to happen as long as the country stays together. But I can have my little slice of pie, if you will, and not having that stress. Like I said, I've said that already several times. But that's real important to me. To me, it is. I mean, I know that once we moved out here, my stress level went down. Obviously, there's a lot of things that have to be done out here. There's a lot more still to do. We got a lot done this year already. And like I said, there's going to be more coming up, obviously. And, excuse me, just continuing to work at things. And hopefully we'll have some more things in place. I want to hopefully have the chicken coop built before the snow flies. So if I do that, and if it's not too far into the fall, I might get chickens this year. But I don't want to get them too young and then not have them make it because of the cold. And they're not all, filled out and stuff like that yet. So we'll see how that ends up going. But no, I love my property. As you can hear, what do you hear? You hear the birds. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and I love that. I mean, that is absolutely what it's all about as far as I'm concerned. And, that's what we're striving for. We're just striving for that peace. And, we're going to get there. I mean, like I said, we've come a long way. Things are getting better all the time, and they will continue to do so. And, like I said, so if nothing ever happens, I'm okay with that. Now, do I still think something's going to happen? Absolutely, I do. But I always say, I hope I get enough time to get enough stuff in place. And what do I mean by enough stuff in place? I mean, more solar panels, more infrastructure the way I want it, getting a greenhouse in, getting the root cellar in. I would love to get those things in before anything bad really truly happens. Will that happen? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, time will tell. I mean, like I said, I don't predict when things are going to happen. I just try to be as ready as I possibly can be. Continuing to add to the food storage and all those type of things, and just having plans. And like this year, like I said, we're going to be doing a pant load of canning. That's going to be a big part of what we're going to do this year, and so we'll have a lot more stuff stocked up because of just canning alone. So it's just methodically working at things. And here's the thing too, and I would say to anybody, and I've said this before in other videos as well, but I'll say it again. If you have done absolutely nothing to this point, and you want to know about prepping and living off grid and doing that type of stuff, and you really want to do it, it is never too late to start, okay? If you have a 2-week supply of food and water, just a 2-week supply of food and water, you will have an advantage over 95% of the people in this country, okay? Start out with working towards 3 days. Get your 3 days of food and water done first, okay? Once you have your 3 days done, then you work towards your next step. It's that's what it's all about. It's just working at it methodically, and you're gonna get there. So like I said, the only person that's gonna stop you from doing it is yourself. So I mean, I know I say that all the time too. And there's Lucy. He's chilling out. He was waiting on me. What? Come on. Yeah, it's a boy. I love it when he does that. He's such a cool cat. He's the one that adopted us when we moved up here. He said, I like you people. I think I want to make you my owners. So I'm not sure who owns who. I think he owns us. But so anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to touch base with, with people. It's like, I'm not a gloom and doomer. Like I said, I don't sit around hoping, okay, please let the end of the world end so that I can be right. It's not about being right, but for me, a lot of it's just about being as free as I possibly can be, and just enjoying life. And like I said, up here it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's very enjoyable, and so we, like I said, it's been very nice, and it's been a much better environment for Eddie. He's done so much better since we moved out here. It's much calmer, and I think I am too, actually. But and then we just, like I said, we just keep plugging along at stuff. But life is interesting, and whatever's going to happen is going to end up happening, and time will tell. But it's if nothing ever happens, I am absolutely okay with that, because we're going to be in much better position. God, give me 5 years, and you'll see what this place will look like in 5 years. It'll be amazing. And like I said, and that's what it is. It's all about time. I mean, we've had 2 years already, and what we've accomplished in 2 years, I look at it sometimes and I just go, wow, to be honest with you. And but well, there's more to do, and we're gonna get it done, and it's just gonna take time, but we're gonna get there. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here now and do something with the kids. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen from day to day. You just don't know. So letting those people know how you feel about them is really, really important. And remember, guys, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to reach, you can reach it. The only one that's going to stop you from doing it is you. Stay away from that negative people. Negative people are they're unhappy, miserable people, and they want you to be unhappy and miserable. And I believe that happiness is a choice, and if you choose to be happy, you can be happy. So that's kind of where I go. I choose to be happy. So that's where we're at. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody's doing well. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.